What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another top 10 list. The Legend of Zelda has been around 25 years. 25 years! That is just amazing to think about in video game history. Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto, for just making some of the greatest games of all time. Thank you for your childhood, just being, like walking around the forest, hunting down magical triangles, and saving a princess from an evil pig. Thank you for making these games. And I'm going to count down the top 10 Zelda characters of all time. Of course, this is all opinion based. I may think a character's better than what you think, and you might really hate a character that I really love. It's all opinion, it's all for fun. So, without further ado, let's count down the top 10 Zelda characters. Number 10, Tingle. Okay. I know Tingle sucks. Tingle is a horrible, horrible character and a horrible, horrible person. He is horribly obsessed with fairies, and he is just kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. But what makes him one of the top 10 Zelda characters is the fact that he has a purpose in Wind Waker. He deciphers your map for you for a ridiculous amount of rupees, that son of a bitch. But also, he's just kind of funny. I mean, it's very funny to see a character just that obsessed with something that it just makes you feel good that you're not that character. He's completely useless, but I just find him hilarious. I think he's a very funny character to make fun of, and you feel bad about it after, but when you make fun of him, he's actually just a very funny character, and I like him a lot, even though he is a terrible, terrible person and character and all that stuff. Number 9, Navi the Fairy. Okay, Navi is the most annoying Zelda character. We can put her number 1 in that list, but why is she here on this one? Well, in Ocarina of Time, she tries. She honestly does try to help you by giving you game advice and all that stuff. So she's actually trying. We can give her that. And also, you kind of have to target with her. If you press a Z button and you try and target, you actually need her. And you can see that in the fight with Ganon when you try and attack and you don't have the Z target. So she actually has the purpose there. But other than just being the Z target and giving you pointless advice over and over and over and over again, she's just there. I mean, I guess you need like a flying light bulb to see in the dungeons and stuff. Like, you need something to see. So Navi the Flying Light Bulb is on the list, and Tattle from Majora's Mask is pretty much the same exact character, but with an attitude. So I actually like Tattle more, but they're pretty much the same thing. You could just give them their own number 9 spot. Number 8, Midna. Okay, so of all the characters throughout Link's many adventures you try to help him, Midna is by far my favorite for 2 reasons. 1, you have the ability to teleport with her, and 2, she turns you into a wolf. Now, I know that's like a negative thing if you think about it, because, you're not a human anymore, but I think that's actually kind of cool how she can turn you into a wolf and everything, and you have the ability to always switch back into a human. So I really like that about her, and the fact that, like, she was a princess, spoiler if you didn't play, she was a princess, she has, like, an attitude, and she actually is not just like Zelda, where she's like, oh, help me, I'm stuck. She actually will go fight and do all of that. So that's why I like her a lot, and she might deserve a spot higher than number 8, but that just means that the characters above her are much better when you think about it. That this list could be just full of characters who have some purpose, but when you have a character like Midna at number 8, you know the rest of the list is going to be good. Number 7, Epona. Okay, hear me out, guys, trust me. Epona is your main source of transportation between Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess. Epona makes going between Hyrule Field and wherever else you have to go, Zora's Domain, or wherever, a lot faster. You really need Epona in the game to have a practical use of getting around, because let's be honest, Link is kind of slow. Link is just like, mind his own business, walking around. Epona just takes you and gets you there twice or even 3 times as fast when you really think about it. So transportation over teleportation, a horse over some freaky Twilight Princess thing. You know how it works, but guys, you gotta go with a horse every single time. Epona, you are just an amazing horse, and every time I get you in the game, I'm looking forward to using you and actually getting to places faster, because that slow bastard Link just likes to take his goddamn time. Number 6, Dark Link. The main antagonist from Zelda 2 makes his spot at number 6, with the fact that he is Link, just evil. You fight him twice. Of course, that's the end of Zelda 2, where he copies every move you do, and in the Water Temple of Ocarina of Time. Sorry, I have terrible memories of that place. You fight him about halfway through the dungeon, and it is just one of my favorite battles in any Zelda game when you think about it. Because, yeah, it's like the Zelda 2 one, but in 3D! It's very cool, and he is one of my favorite characters. I really hope he does make a return in a full-time role, like not just, oh, I'm a minigame character in Spirit Tracks or whatever. I hope he actually becomes like a villain again and you fight him and all that stuff, not just, oh hey, I'm a minigame, hi, I used to copy you, love me. Whatever. Dark Link, you have a place on this list and everyone's list. Number 5, Princess Zelda. Now I understand I made half the people watching if you go, what? Zelda number 5? Are you kidding me? Hear me out. Zelda does nothing. She has no purpose. She's just like Peach in Mario. She is just Link's damsel in distress. She is his affection, and he has to go save her ass every single goddamn time. See, so why is she even on this list? Because she is Princess Zelda. She is the main princess. She is Link's everything. He has to go save her, all the stuff, 20 times, 15 times, whatever it is. Every time he will go save her, and that's why she's on this list. She is just there to be saved. She does try to fight back like once or twice, but even then, it's not enough. She can't do it. You need the Triforce, and oh, Link happens to have courage, and you have wisdom, and oh, but Ganon has power. No. Come on. Princess Zelda, stop getting kidnapped. Please, we don't need that anymore. Number 4, the Happy Mask Salesman. Now, if you just look at Ocarina of Time, he's just like some creepy character who owns a mask shop, and you trade him, you get the fucking Mask of Truth, you can go talk to those little stone things. But that's not why he's here at number 4. Look at Majora's Mask. He is just so creepy, so just out there, that he deserved this spot. And he also happens to say one of my favorite lines in any Zelda game, which is, "You've met a terrible fate, haven't you?" And there's so many, like, you know, creepypastas and things like that that relate to this character and about him, that he has to be here. He's definitely up there as the creepiest, the weirdest, but he's also one of my favorite. You've met a terrible fate, haven't you? Number 3, Ganondorf. Now, the main villain of the first couple Zelda games at number 3. What can you really say? Ganon is evil. He only wants Triforce of power, of wisdom, of courage, to just take over the world. He wants to just destroy everything, destroy Hyrule, kill Zelda. I'm not even sure what he wants to do with Zelda. She's just kind of there. And Link has to defeat him every time, save the world. We get that. He is... he's amazing. He is just so evil. No remorse, no fear, no nothing, and he will just come out Link every single time in every different game, different console, doesn't matter. He will challenge Link. He will conquer Link. He will conquer Hyrule, and he'll try as much as he can to do this. So why is he number 2 or number 1? Because, well, he hasn't been there recently. He's just been replaced by different villains. If he was in every single Zelda game, it probably would get boring, so I congratulate Miyamoto for, you know, changing it up, but that's why he's not number 2 or number 1. He's not there every single game. If he was, Ganon might be number 1, we'll see. Number 2, Majora. Now, Majora has appeared in one game, Majora's Mask. Holy shit. That game is dark, it's evil, it's sad, and I love it. How can you not put Majora here? Think about what happens in this game. It's just death. It's inevitable. 3 days, and then the world is gone. The moon's gonna kill us. This is all Majora's doing. It wants to do this. It has zero remorse. Less than Ganon. It has negative remorse. It just wants to cause havoc. It doesn't care who's in its way. It will just challenge everyone. The Skull Kid who gets affected by Majora. It's useless. It doesn't need that kid. It just happened to find him. The mask is evil. It's amazing to see what occurs in this game. It might be my favorite Zelda game, actually, when you think about it. Just so dark, so evil, no, just anything. It doesn't care. It will end the world. It wants to end Terminal. It will just do anything it can to stop this, and Link has to save it every single time for 3 days. And finally, the #1 Zelda character is, of course, Link. Really, did you honestly expect anyone else to be #1 here? Link is the main hero, will kill any enemy, take any bottle, steal any rupee from anyone. There you go. He is just the greatest. He will conquer anyone, anything with his courage on his hands, you know. He is just great. He is the hero. He deserves #1, and that should be the same on everyone's list. He is just amazing. You really can't say anything about him that hasn't been said already. So, Link is of course #1. Who do you think should have been on this list that I did not include? Leave a comment. Leave a good comment. Don't be like, oh, what the hell? Why'd you not put this character, you idiot? No, come on. Be respectful, be nice, and tell me who you think. And if you have any other ideas you want me to do for a top 10, leave a comment also, because I'll listen to ideas. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this top 10. And the Link, you're #1.